Post issues have come up before, and I've been moderately successful on getting some issues fixed on, well, I've gotten fixed on Main Island. But right now, the context of this is clear that there's an effort, I think, to eliminate postal service in Canada. It starts with saying, going to lay off all these people. I mean, Canada Post, even last year, was profitable. I don't know how many people hear this news, but this is a public service that everyone expects in an industrialized, developed country, that you can get a letter posted in some place in the country, delivered to someone in another part of the country. That should be beyond the reach of Canadians. And so the news that was announced by Canada Post of saying that, and I think they did quite deliberately first pick on urban areas. I think they're really they're more after rural areas because that's where it's harder to make a profit. But the first announcement was of this massive layoffs, and then concentrating urban residential delivery to those group boxes and no longer door to door. It's quite shocking. But the cutbacks at Fulford are clear. I've put a call, I've been trying to reach the minister responsible for Canada Post. I spoke to her office today. I'll keep trying. It's Lisa Raitt. If you want to try to send her a letter, you can still send her a letter. My favorite, kind of ironic, the moment of this whole thing was when the head of Canada Post actually said that they did cross-country consultations before these changes, and what they heard from Canadians is that seniors want more exercise. And he literally said this, the walk to the group boxes is something that seniors are really looking forward to. So I think we have to fight for Canada Post, and I know there's some large degree of public sympathy across Canada for getting rid of postal service, because so many people are on email and they really don't use the postal service anymore. And what we have to remind people is that one of the things that's happened with Canada Post, if you look at trend lines, it's very clear that letter delivery is going down. Ironically, because of the internet, parcel delivery is going up. A lot of people are going to do online shopping. And the other thing is, if you look around the world, you'll see that other countries have diversified the range of services that post offices can provide. For instance, providing banking services. A lot of rural and smaller communities have lost bank services or opportunities to buy insurance. So the diversification of post offices and the functionality of post offices is a way to continue to keep Canada Post profitable while not losing elsewhere. So I'm sorry my answer's too long as usual, but I will keep working on it on the local service for postal service on Salt Spring Island. And the national picture, I think, is pretty bleak right now. We really have to fight for our postal service. So you'll hear me say this over and over again about issues. If it concerns you, please write letters to the editor of papers across Canada, because a lot of people, on this issue, I think the Conservatives may have found a place where a substantial portion of Canadians won't fight for public service in our postal service. They're prepared to say, well, that's kind of old-fashioned. We've all got email, we don't need our postal service. And I think we really need to protect particularly those who most need it, because if it disappears, certainly people on limited incomes are not going to be able to afford the privatized service that comes in instead. So we have to fight for Canada Post. Next hand up.